All right, so here she is, the #1 strawweight contender, back in a championship setting for the first time in a long time. And when we asked her in the fighter meeting about that first title fight, she didn't even want to talk about it. She believes this version of herself would absolutely steamroll that previous version.
Yeah, and if that's the case, she was already really good fighter. So for her to make that statement tells me that she has seen some real improvement in her preparation and in her second run towards getting to a UFC championship opportunity. She feels ready and says that tonight she finally reaches the mountaintop.
Now, we have seen some fighters get a third shot to win a UFC title, but it is rare. We'll see what she can do with this golden second opportunity here tonight. Karolina Kowalkiewicz, ready to make another major statement here tonight. All right, folks, here we go. The UFC strawweight champion, and some would argue the best pound-for-pound women's mixed martial arts athlete in the world today. All of that being said, the magnitude of this challenge and this challenger is not lost on the incumbent.
No, it's not lost on her. She recognizes what's in front of her. She knows that this is going to be a tough fight. But she assured us that she has not left any stone unturned. She has trained hard. She has been thorough. She has been diligent. She has done everything to ensure that she keeps her belt at the end of the night.
And she's not cocky, right? It's a confidence, there's an underlying humility, and it's a mental fortitude that candidly not a lot of fighters have. She's got it in spades, and we'll see if she can remain the hunted with a successful defense tonight. Rose Namajunas, set to fight Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Our tale of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Rose Namajunas.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, mixed martial arts is blowing up in Poland, and a big reason why here she is in the flesh, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, at one time challenged Joanna Jędrzejczyk for the UFC strawweight title, and prevailing wisdom is that eventually, before her career is said and done, with all the skills she brings to the table, that Kowalkiewicz will get back to the top of the heap. Oh, going for the takedown here. Nice jab counter for her there. Ooh, side kick, well timed there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Namajunas gets the single leg takedown, nicely done there. All right, so there it is. She gets the early takedown. She said that was a big part of the game plan to dictate where this fight took place. We're on the ground now.
You're right where you wanted to be. She did exactly what they trained for 8 weeks leading into this fight and got it done.
Man, she throws that hook so easily, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe she might try to mix it up a little bit, not fixing what's not broken.
Don't fix it if it ain't broken. It's landing over and over again, and once again throwing the same punch, and her opponent has not shown an ability to make her change it. Another big takedown.
Kowalkiewicz gets back up again. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give it a and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Oh, big left. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, she lands a roundhouse kick there, DC. She said...
Oh! That one made it clean.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, the opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rest.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so damaged all the time. It does not matter that you hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Under a minute now to go. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, she's got her back. Round two straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. Here we go. Listen. You're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of it.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
All right, 5 minutes down. Here we go with the start of round two. Rose Namajunas versus Karolina Kowalkiewicz. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Namajunas going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to link.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent.
Oh, Superman punch is good. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Oh, the front kick gets through for her there. How about it?
She's doing a great job of mixing up her techniques. Not only throwing kicks to the legs and body, but also coming right up the middle with that teep kick.
3 minutes to go. All right, new round, same storyline. She continues to land that hook of hers, much like she did in the previous round. And if her opponent doesn't adjust here quickly, this fight's going to be over.
New round, same story. Left hook, right hook, body hook, body hook. She's doing everything and landing wherever she wants with her very best punch.
Oh, Kowalkiewicz really starting to put it all together on the feet here. Namajunas is trying to lock up on a submission now.
It's tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Kowalkiewicz gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent's still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out there and find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finish.
And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one.
Listen, everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to the leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these men.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to bite down on the mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the gum shield, ladies. Bite down.
Bite down. This is a terrible position.
All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight, and I really do applaud her for doing that.
Oh, she's in a world of trouble now.
That one was going to end the fight.
Yep. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head shots.
Namajunas' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Huge for Namajunas. Oh, right into mount.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Kowalkiewicz gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Oh, strong kick by her there. Well, Namajunas' eye is closing up. Huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Big ground and pound.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seemed as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut. Right.
All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Immediately gets the underhook. Fighter lands a kick now. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Pretty significant welt to the left side. Oh, Superman punch. Takedown defense holds up. Seemed like she wadded out of the clinch there. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Big bruise starting on the right side of her body. Not good. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. 2 minutes remain in the round. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Superman punch now. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Hook in the clinch there. Well, she told us in our fighter meeting on Thursday the double leg would be there. It was certainly there in that instance.
J.A., she said they're not built like her. Right. They can't stand up to the freight train double, and she just got it off. Great job, great technique, great confidence in that position.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Let's go. Get off first for me.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, well timed with the knee to the heart. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands. Oh, saved by the bell there. There's the horn, end of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Nice jab there by Kowalkiewicz. Oh, nice technique by her there on the side kick, DC. Defensively, how do you stop?
When somebody's trying to side kick you, you got to take your outside arm, roll that kick off to the side, or just move your feet a little bit. But it's hard when somebody's so good at doing that specific strike. Nice.
Namajunas is trying to make that eye swell shut, DC, as you see the fighter continuing to land strikes and target that eye that is already pretty severely swollen. There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effective.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Namajunas ground and pound from half guard now. Oh, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted.
Kowalkiewicz gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. All right, so we got a little bit of separation now, but watch out for the setup. You got to think she's going to shoot for another takedown.
She's going to shoot for another takedown, and it may not look pretty. It may be her taking a shot halfway across the octagon. As long as she gets into contact, she is comfortable because she wants this fight down on the floor.
That strike blocked by Kowalkiewicz.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. She gets space and gets some separation.
All right, so down the stretch we go, and at least from my vantage point, these fighters just look absolutely sauced.
They have worked themselves to a point where neither one of them can do anything effectively. These women have laid it all on the line, and now they're going to have to decide who's got just enough to get their hand raised.
Final seconds of the fight. There's the single. Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. In all likelihood, we have a new UFC champion, and she got it done with her striking tonight.
All hail the new queen of the UFC. She used her striking, her beautiful footwork, in order to confuse the champ. The champ looked lost all night trying to chase down this beautiful challenger. No more challenger will be attached to her name. She's the new champ.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
All right, so Karolina Kowalkiewicz proving yet again that she is a force to be reckoned with here at 115 pounds. You can argue this was her cleanest performance to date. As you see there, she begins to enjoy this win.